Welcome to today's math. We're going to continue with ratios. So as we learned yesterday, a ratio is a relationship between numbers on the left that also have the same relationship on the right. Okay, so for example, 8 will have the relationship to my blank, and 20 will have my relationship to 100. So if we remember what we did yesterday, to find what this relationship is, it's called a scale factor, typically written SF, scale factor. And you take the two that you know, so we have both on the right, we've got 20, we've got 100, they're to the right of the column. So to find the scale factor, if we did 100 divided by 20, we get 5. So we know that 20 got multiplied by 5 to become 100. So the same thing will have to happen to my 8. So 8 times 5 will be 40. Okay, so that's a little review. Let's get into like a challenging style of question. I like this, although what I don't like is that they just jump in with 3 ratios. It'll seem a bit confusing, but let's do it together. So Michael has a summer job as a bricklayer's assistant. He's responsible for mixing the concrete. Concrete is made of cement, sand, and gravel in a ratio of 1 to 3 to 4 by mass. Michael needs to make 80 kilograms of concrete. So you can see the picture. 1 part cement, that's the 1. 3 parts sand, which is the 3 in the middle. And 4 parts gravel, which is my 4 here. So how much cement, sand, and gravel does Michael need to mix to make 80 kilograms of concrete? So it kind of walks you through. So how many parts in total are in a mixture of concrete? Okay, you might want to pause it and give it a try. Okay, you're back with me. What you should have had down, well, 1 part cement, 3 parts sand, 4 parts gravel. So there's 8 parts in total. Okay. B, write the ratio. A, write the ratio of cement to sand. B, the ratio of sand to gravel. C, the ratio of cement to gravel. So again, pause it. Let's take the answers up. So, the ratio of cement to sand, 1 part cement, 3 parts sand. B, the ratio of sand to gravel, 3 parts sand to 4 parts gravel. And finally C, the ratio of cement to gravel. Okay, 1 part cement, 4 parts gravel. Okay, let's move on to C. That's where it gets a little bit more tricky. We have the help over here, proportion, a number sentence that shows 2 equivalent ratios. For example, 1 to 2 to 3 is equal to 3 to 6 to 9. Okay, you would have multiplied all by 3. Scale factor we just covered before. Okay, so try C, so pause it. A lot of you probably struggle with that, and that's okay. This is the proportion. So we want concrete to sand. Okay. So we realize this is the tricky part. In A, it asks for the total. So when it says right here about the 80 kilograms, that's the total. But what you have to figure out is that 8 is the total here. So these two, the 8 and the 80, represent the totals. Okay, 8 represents the parts, cement plus sand plus gravel, and 80 kilograms is the total mass. So we have to figure it out this way. So once I wrote it with a blank, you can see pretty clearly what the proportion is. So part D, hang on, I'll just move it up a little bit. So part D, you do the same thing in terms of the arrow. Okay, 3 has a relationship with the blank, and 8 has the relationship with my 80. How do I get from 8 to 80? I multiply by 10. So what do I do with my 3? I also multiply by 10. Okay, so if I have 80 kilograms of concrete, I would need 30 kilograms of sand. And then finally E, so you might want to pause it, calculate the mass of the gravel and cement that he needs to make this cement. Okay, we'll take it up. So 1 to 3 to 4 is equal to 10 to 30 to 40. So we use that scale factor that we found here, and then we can apply it to our initial question. Okay, so you can see basically we've got given our ratio at the start of the question. We have the total. What we need with this is to find the total to then figure out how much we multiply up by. Okay, so you might actually want to watch this a couple of times to help get your head around it. And we'll also kind of talk online in one of our classes about it as well. Okay, so that's our lesson from today. The work I'm going to send you today, I'm going to just give you 3 or 4 questions. It is Friday. But they're going to be more challenging than yesterday, and like word problems, so they're going to follow this kind of format, so you might want to watch it 2 or 3 times. Okay? Good luck with it.